Namaste Shiva, Avanandate, Mama, Pratata, Varnika Jiva, Samaste. Hello, human. I'm a phantom with a mask of a human. So, I was once told that there is no blessing that does not come with a curse. Now, around the same time, I've also heard from something similar, but also different, from I forget the name of the show, but essentially, if I remember correctly, the main character, played by Josh Hartnett, and he was a werewolf, if I remember correctly, and the woman had some sort of satanic, like, curse involving scorpions, involving, like, basically it not being her fault, like, at all, like, even a little bit. But she was basically referred to as being blessed or basically cursed in such an extreme way that it became effectively like receiving a mark of the devil that became a blessing from the left hand of God, which was a curse so powerful it effectively gave them benefits. You might be familiar with such curses, like the Batala Zapatha, like the vampire curse. Commonly recognized, it's a curse. Can't live during the day, but it's a curse. Quite a few people wouldn't consider as a curse. Just, they wouldn't. No, you're kind of sort of immortal. You get the eternal youth kind of deal. This little blood drinking thing, which some people are just into by itself. Comes back into the be careful what kind of immortality you want. Because, vampire deal, it's not true immortality. It is not true eternal life. But for the life you have, it is eternal whatever youth you had when you got the curse. There are worse immortality curses. There just are. But, yet again, Batala Zapatha. It's a curse. It just is. However, how much groovy stuff can vampires do? I mean, come on. You seen an interview with a vampire and what Antonio Banderas does with all the wall crawling? Have you played any Batala Krita? Seriously. There is a Batala Krita Bala, which is basically just like, there's 3 of them, which is like super strength, it's like Adivira strength, speed, and toughness. And just like, their curse just gives them superpowers. Look at the mummy. Curse. Yeah, what does that curse allow it to do? Conversely, seems like if there's no blessing without a curse, there definitely isn't a curse without a blessing. But then again, it's all a matter of perspective. Really, actually. Because, in a similar way, something that is good to one person, manifestly evil to someone who doesn't like them, especially if it's in a way that, like, specifically benefits, this one or that one. So, like many things, like many Jala, it's really which end of the Jala you end up on. So, Jiva, I do this a lot. What is a blessing? What is a curse? If one requires the other, or at least has the potential to have the other with it no matter what, or doesn't because it's all a matter of perspective, what's a blessing to you? What's a curse to you? Have you ever had your blessings become a curse? Have you ever had your curses become a blessing? Have they always been just together the whole time? Have you ever had them separated? Have you ever found a situation where you found yourself cursed and just decided to work with it and found it wasn't actually as cursed as you thought? I've definitely been there. What is it to be touched by the left hand of God? What is a curse you could never bear? What is a curse that doesn't even sound like a curse to you? Are you one who would accept the Vitalizapapa? Would you accept the vampire curse and just be okay with it? Because it doesn't even sound like that bad of a deal to you. I'm not judging, I'm actually just kind of curious. Could you ever receive a blessing that you just never use? I mean, for example, in a lot of the isekai, or even not even isekai, stories where main character is in another world and it's not, they're not from here. They're not from this Priyadata. They're from their own world, their own Graha, their own Vimana. But everyone in this world has a blessing. And your place in the world is determined by the blessing. Then doesn't automatically every blessing become a curse no matter what it is? Because it carries with it the expectations of what you're supposed to do with that blessing? Now, those are works of fiction. They're Jala. But Kala Ava Samasti. Ava Kala Samasti. Life is art, art is life. Ava Jala Samasti, life's an illusion. So, and now that I think of it, before I go, what is a blessing that you could have never endured? Is there such a thing? And if there was, would you even know it if you had